Hello, my name is Hakon and welcome to another little video on my channel where today I'm doing another unboxing thing. Um, I've got this morning and oh, let's see what's inside. It is It's from Bitmap Books. That name of the company is just so exciting right away. Bitmap Books. We all like bitmaps, don't we? That's a nice logo, by the way. And let's see, that's a tearing strip. And let's see, what's this graphic now? Some kind of action game. Let's see. Oh, there we are. And another tearing strip. Oh my. If you love tearing strips, these are the guys to buy books from. Oh, nice. Nice padding. See, when I buy books from Amazon, they're never this well packed, and sometimes they are actually damaged in transit. I mean, look at that. That is the best packaging I've ever seen for a book. Off we go. Okay, so. Wow. Somebody really cares about the books they sell. And so here we have. Oh, what's this? Leave a product review for 5% off your next purchase. That's pretty good. We'll do that. This is packaging out of the way. This is Commodore 64, a visual compendium, and this book has been, according to this, created to celebrate the visual side of the Commodore 64. It features the stunning pixel art created painstakingly by hand way before the days of Photoshop. Beautiful photography that captures the iconic product design and a selection of the Zap 64 cover artworks by artist Oliver Frey. Also included are a series of features, including profiles of key Britsoft developers, interviews, etc., etc., etc. Let's see, now to open this carefully. Right, let's do a little bit at the corner here as well. There we are. There we go. Grip on it there. So, of course, as you probably know, I do like my Commodore 64. I like pixel art. And this is nice stuff here. Let's have a little look. Actually, this is so hot off the press. I'm going to try to open it the right way you're supposed to do when you get a new book, a new hardback book. You're supposed to open the middle first, and it opens straight on one of my favorites from back in the day. This is Sid Meier's Pirates, and not just pirates, but pirates with an exclamation point. I really enjoyed Pirates. I was playing it quite a lot. I was actually even had the atlas out. We had a world atlas, and I would have the atlas out and had a map of the Caribbean so that I could see if I could recognize the places. If you found a treasure map, I would see if I could find out where it was on the map. Gunship, yeah, that is a helicopter simulator actually on the Commodore 64. And I didn't play it that much. A friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, he had it in the original, and he played it quite a bit. But I played it a few times as well, and I remember I was really chuffed one time because in an normal airplane, doing an emergency landing is relatively easy. You sort of do a little dive, and you flatten out, and you put up your flaps, and you just touch down very gently. If you how to emergency land in a helicopter is a lot trickier. You have to go into a nosedive, and then you have to turn up at just the right altitude, and you have to get your rotor running if you can, and then it'll land comfortably. And it's very hard to do without crashing. I managed to do it one time, and I was really chuffed. Let's see what else we got. An interview with Stephen Robertson. Don't know that. Petsky art. Of course, I really like Petsky art stuff. 10th Frame. I never played this one. I think that's a bowling game. Starquake. I certainly knew about. This looks a lot like. That looks like Fire Lord. Maybe it's made by the same people, I would imagine. Kickstart. Yeah, I played this game. You're doing your dirt bikes. Mercenary. I can't remember if I actually played that. Don't think so. Spy vs Spy. I did play that. That was quite a good game. So you're playing white spy against black spy, obviously, and you can play two people at the same time, and you're going through a map, and you can lay traps at the doors and things, and trying to kill the other one. Park Patrol, don't know that. Miner 2049er, yeah, I didn't play this, but I've played Montezuma's Revenge, which actually looks a lot like this. Hover Bova, don't know that one. Pogo Joe, nope. Llama Soft, yeah, they made some really quirky stuff. Forbidden Forest, that's one of the first games I actually tried on the Commodore 64 before I had one myself. I think maybe I played it once or twice after I had it as well. It's one of the early games. You basically, what I remember from it is you're killing these spiders with a bow and arrow. Attack of the Mutant Camels, one of the weird ones. Beachhead, Fort Apocalypse. And yeah. So lots of good stuff. Arkanoid, yeah, I remember Arkanoid. Ghouls and Ghosts, the sequel to Ghosts and Goblins, of course. Some nice cover art here. Of course, the thing about the Commodore 64 and the bitmap era was that every time you had an advert for a game, or you had the cover for a game, usually the cover art would be made by, it would be a painting, something that is a way more detailed than anything you could have in game. But the thing is, they would give you it would jog your imagination quite a bit. It would actually get you into the mindset of what the game is about. So even if the graphics could be quite abstract, to put it mildly, sometimes you knew what was going on and what you were doing, and just like a good book, it just triggers the imagination as well. That's from International Karate. Crackout, one of those breakout games. What's this now? Ooh, Samurai Warrior, The Battles of Usagi Yojimbo. Yes, I know this one. I played this one. Actually, I subscribed to Computer and Video Game Magazine for a while, and the subscription offer was that you got a cheaper price on the subscription if you signed up, paid for a year, and also you got a free game, and the free game you got was Samurai Warrior Usagi Yojimbo. Of course, this is Usagi Yojimbo here. Yojimbo is one of the famous samurai, I think, of Japanese history, one of the great sword fighters. But Usagi means rabbit, so it's Rabbit Yojimbo. So it's, yeah. It was really hard to play, and I remember at one point I found out a way to get infinite lives or something like that, which you can do in lots of Commodore games, and I played through the whole thing. Neuromancer, based on the William Gibson story, I presume. I do not know this one. But that'll be a cyberpunk game. That'll be interesting. Actually, I should check that out one day. Last Ninja. I did try Last Ninja 1, never really gelled with it. Operation Wolf. Cross Out. Of course, by this time I had an Amiga, so Crossout was a game that arrived on the Amiga first, and then it was ported to Commodore 64. I actually quite enjoyed playing it on the Amiga, but I did realize the thing is when you have an Amiga 500, you think, oh, it's so well. In the 80s, you have a Commodore 64, you really enjoy it, and then you buy an Amiga, and it's wow, the graphics are so amazing, and wow, the sound is so amazing. And then after about a year or so, you realize that the games aren't as good as they were on the Commodore 64. So I still prefer the games from the Commodore 64 than I do the ones from Amiga most of the time. There are some exceptions, but let's see, which one is this now? That is Magic Land Dizzy. That's after my time, really, I think. Fantasy World Dizzy. Reminds me a little bit of Cauldron 2 for some reason, or Firelord, or both. It's the graphics, I think. Chase HQ, Ocean, Death Knights of Krynn. Well, I did play this briefly, but I think I prefer the earlier entries in the AD&D adventure game series. I think the first one was actually quite groundbreaking. The Pool of Radiance, I think, which was the first AD&D role-playing game on the Commodore 64, and it was amazing. And the combat system where you are on a grid was really good, and the way you move around was quite good. It was a really well-made game for the time, and it had lots of things in it that were unique and new as well. Blues Brothers, didn't know that was a game. Last Ninja 3. North and South, I played this on the Amiga. Quite a good game. I seem to remember it was quite fun playing against someone. Slicks. Looks a little bit like Supercars, which I quite enjoyed. Oh, so if you see this, if you had a Commodore 64 in the 80s and you see this, you can hear the sound, can't you? The loading sound. Nobby the Aardvark. Lemmings, yeah, that was also an Amiga. That was actually one game that was really good on the Amiga, I must say. Prince of Persia, also one I used to play on the Amiga. The 64 version, not that different actually. It's I found this game really difficult. I did get really far one time, but I don't think I actually managed to win it. I'll try it again one of these days. So yeah, it's so many exciting things, and this book is really, really nice. This is the coffee table book to get, I think, if you are a Commodore 64 nostalgia nerd like I am. If you haven't got any books to do with classical retro gaming, then if you want to get just one, then this is the one to get. So yeah, I'll hold it differently there so you can see it says Commodore 64, a visual compendium. I would say highly recommended. Go to Bitmap books and get yours today. This is a brilliant book. So yeah, I think I'll leave it there for now. I'm going to have a look at everything in this book at some point, and I'm really going to enjoy it. And I will get inspired to play more Commodore 64 games because I really love doing that. I've got my joystick right back here, ready to go. So for whenever I feel like it. So yeah. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, join me on Patreon, all those things if you like what I do on this channel and you want to see more of it. But this is, yeah, the end of this video for now. And yeah, thanks again for watching and goodbye for now. Bye-bye.